this. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. What's up, guys? This is No Color, and this is brought. This is brought to you by Peachtree Farms, located in Neolia, Pike County. They got hay rides, haunted trails.
Fresh veggies. They have a little cabin. Yes, it is organic. All organic. And it takes extra time, so appreciate it. They do so much work.
And extra work.
Yes.
Like extra work, extra time, extra money.
I remember staying there and we helped them with the Christmas trees that were growing and we had to pick all the way around them because they don't put like fertilizer or anything on it.
It's hard work, but it pays off once their stuff starts growing.
There's a little house that you can rent out there.
Airbnb.
It's really good.
It's a cottage.
Not a house that you can rent, Airbnb.
There's a little lake with a boat.
Yes.
There's a couple lakes.
Yeah.
Geese Island.
Oh yeah, it took us forever to get there, but that's a whole different story.
It's a really pretty place.
Yes, it is.
And we also have a new sponsorship coming soon. We'll have more information about it. But the name of it's called The Luxury Spa. They have waxing, facials, massages, and a lot more. So we'll give you more information on that. I'm excited.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
It'll be a good time.
And they have skincare products too, I believe.
Probably, yeah.
And she had it all. I loved the hustle so much. She had it all around her car, like
So dedicated.
advertising.
So
I
much
loved
ambition.
it. Yes.
That was a cute little Mini Cooper.
It was. That was cool. But yeah, I'm Sammy, obviously, back again, like always.
This is Bree. I'm back.
This is Hunter. Hey, what's up, you guys?
This is Darius.
Hi, how are you?
I think I heard it now.
Make those eyes.
Yeah,
He
that was a
he has 1 minute because I said, see you at
1 minute.
6:50, Kev. Watch him knock on the door, walk in it. No, it'll probably be like
Where did this come
6:51
from?
because it's like,
The weed?
Yeah, that big bag of weed.
I got it. I brought it when I came here. I was yelling. I was like, look at this dank weed.
Oh yeah.
oh, it is
I didn't
pretty
see
good.
it.
It is.
I hit it like twice whenever we smoked a little bowl with her before we left, and I was pretty high after one bowl.
I really want one of those raw stones that you just get wet and throw in with your weed, and it just makes everything all moist
Ooh.
Keeps it
and
fresh.
fresh.
I need to stop carrying around in glass jars or just like
Don't
not take
get
my
me
weed
started.
anywhere because I've broken my glass jars.
Oh,
so
Yeah.
many
really?
times.
Oh my
I
god.
did
Well,
last
yes,
week.
because I'm
You
just like,
should,
let's go.
wait, you should like somehow like make a yarn or like make some kind of netting around it.
That's a good idea, like a
Make
little
it
bag
big,
thing.
Oh yeah, something.
Maybe it's silicone.
I want to get a Crown
Or just
Royal
not
bag.
use glass.
Yeah.
But glass is good to store it in
Better
though.
get some peach Crown Royal before it's all out.
Peach Crown Royal.
I just
Before
want
it's
the
all
bag.
out.
Peach Crown Royal.
Are they going out with that or something?
It's just limited edition.
Oh.
I just want the orange bag, man.
Oh.
It's-
Those
I was
bags.
like, damn, what are you doing?
Some dude, he came into my work and he had a Crown Royal like face mask on. And I was like, did you make that out of the bag? He's like, yup.
Yep, I saw something like that.
I was like, fuck yes. That was fun. I'm expecting
lit.
him to walk into the house.
Any minute now.
Too bad my watch always
Yeah,
says
my
420.
watch
The
is not
squirrel.
working.
That squirrel comes every day at this time. Mm-hmm.
Literally.
You have to.
Where's my food? It's
Not
dinner
cool, though.
time.
This watch slows down.
Really?
Yeah, because like I'll set it at the time that it is, and the next day it'll be like an hour late.
What?
Yeah.
What brand is it?
Time doesn't
Geneva.
exist, dog. That's
Huh.
a proven fact.
I got it
right
off
there.
Wish.
Oh yeah.
Don't
Wish.
trust that site.
What was free?
It was the free item.
Oh well, and it's cute. So.
It takes like 5 months to get to you, or they just forget about you.
I'm still waiting on my freaking ghost bed pillows.
ghost bed pillows.
What does that look like?
It's just a cooling memory foam pillow, but I bought them on
Ooh.
Groupon, and they're supposed to ship by the 22nd.
My girlfriend's mom, she bought like, she thought it was like $200 toothbrush, but it ended up being like, she got sent like a $30 toothbrush. And she paid like $150.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
dude.
Wow.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and Darius did save $80.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might have said it.
Well, it had good reviews, so I hope it's legit.
Oh my god.
Isn't Shein a scam site too? They steal
They-
your money or your identity.
No, Shein is just super easy to hack.
So
And, like,
hackers hack in there and steal your identity.
Jeez.
So not that they really give your identity away, they just don't have
Tammy?
strong enough.
Have you ever seen that movie?
What?
Protection.
Tammy with Melissa McCartney. Or no, Identity Thief, not Tammy.
Oh yeah, that's a funny ass movie. Melissa McCartney is just like
I
a
know.
funny actress.
I love her. I love her. She's hilarious.
And she's thriving right now. Go Melissa.
Tammy's a good movie too.
It is. Oh my
I never
god,
watched it.
dude, it's fucking hilarious. Her life is just so ate up.
Mhm.
Have you guys seen the movie?
From like the beginning to the end.
Have you guys seen the movie where that lady lives in Walmart?
Yeah,
Has a
with
baby?
Yeah, with
What?
Where
That was my
Where
mom's
the Heart
favorite
Is?
movie. Yeah, I think so.
What's her name again? She's on.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah, Natalie Portman.
Oh, wow. She did that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So, well, she didn't live in Walmart. She had a baby in Walmart because her boyfriend left her when she was pregnant,
Oh.
and then she slept in the Walmart, and then she had the baby there, and they found her the next day and took her to the hospital. But yeah,
Some
imagine being a
bitches.
Walmart baby.
Yeah. You were born in that Walmart. We have
That would be
to
it.
order a like human-sized hourglass.
I know
for the
that
podcast.
would be kind of
Human
It's
size?
like
Imagine trying to rotate that shit.
then it'd be an
Imagine,
actual
where would you
hour.
put it?
In the corner somewhere.
I don't know if it would just fit in a corner. We could get like the size of this table.
Yeah,
That would be super expensive.
probably.
A lot
We'll
of
make
glass
one.
and a lot of metal.
We could make one.
The shipping on that bitch.
The shipping on that bitch.
Any glass blowers
Extra
out there, help
caution.
us.
Yeah.
Give us a discount.
Seriously.
Or if you know a really good antique store that has some stuff like that.
Like that one place we went to, Mad
Where'd you
Hatter.
get this one from?
Target.
Oh,
I
that looks
made it.
nice.
That antique shop we went to called Mad Hatter, they have a lot of antiques. That's the one they want us to do like podcasts there.
She just asked us. We didn't even like. We just told her about the podcast. She's like, "Oh yeah, you guys can come down here whenever you want and record. It doesn't matter to me." I'm like, "Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I'll sit around here."
That one, like, I don't know if it was an antique shop. It was like a vintage thrift shop. And they had like a whole section for like costumes, and then the other one was
Maze
just, like-
Place?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Mhm. I want to
That's
go back
great.
there.
I know. Oh my gosh. For
That
some
closed.
themed parties.
Mhm. They had this helmet from like the 1950s from like a football player.
Oh, I remember that.
Like,
And it's cool because they have stuff from like what the 1800s
Mhm.
to like early 2000s,
yeah.
A wide
and it can run from like $5 to like 1,000.
Mm-hmm. And then you can just rent some too, if you just want to wear it for events, having a party or something.
That's cool.
Well, Kev,
Clock's broken.
so is mine. It's 4:20 right now.
Maybe you can't find the apartment.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I forgot which door.
Oh, it was just a minute ago. That's good.
Hold on tight, viewers.
While we do this podcast, I'm gonna paint. Just to keep me busy.
Where at?
Right here.
Be careful. Or are you gonna put the paint on?
A plate.
I know that's what I always type into mine too. Okay.
And I was like, this has to be it. Well, why does it say that?
Just use a plastic or craft.
Into some random door or not.
That's how I felt when I first came.
I was like, 25-20.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Kev.
What's up, Kev?
What's
How are you doing?
Great.
We're already recording.
Yeah. Have a seat. This is our
We're
special guest.
vibing.
Kevin Gruen!
How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling great.
Good.
It's good.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Pretty good. Just shouted out our peoples real quick.
Our sponsors.
Yep. Doing all thing.
I'm gonna paint while we do this.
What are you painting?
These are the yard sale signs.
Oh yeah, because we're doing a no color garage sale
Yes, we are.
live podcast as we're selling stuff.
Hell yeah.
I
what
definitely
have you-
got some paintings I could put up.
Oh
Do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You could be on again and just show your paintings.
I could, yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
paintings, yeah.
What kind of paint do you like to use?
I started with acrylic, but I like water-based.
Water based? I've never gotten experienced in that. I like acrylic.
I took a college class on it, but
Really?
yeah.
I kind of hate oil painting.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
I like it because it's organic and it gets all the,
Mhm.
I don't know, earthy, colors.
Have you ever like seen like negative paintings where they paint kind of everything in a black color and then they'll use an invert color filter? to
Yeah,
actually
negative space.
Yeah,
Oh,
those are hella
Yeah, that's
cool.
really cool.
Like someone literally painted a whole painting and you can't really see what it is unless you turn the invert color on your
Oh,
phone
wow.
or something.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. So, Kev, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us about yourself.
I'm Kevin Gruen. I'm a musician. You can find me on Spotify, YouTube, every platform. Working on releasing more music right now. Producing. It's a long road.
So, don't you do that like everything basically with your music? Don't you produce?
Yeah.
Right.
Record, mix, master.
One
everything,
band
yeah.
man.
Trying, yeah. A lot of equipment to have.
That is a lot of equipment.
to get a hold of, yeah. Yeah, a lot of work to put in.
How long does it usually take? Like, how much you put in every single day? Would you say?
It just depends. I could put hours into one song, so it kind of holds you back sometimes, like producing so much. You have all this stuff in the future, that you want to put out there that you've written already, and you're just working on this one thing from 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been at it for 6 months producing, so
Hey,
That's good.
starting out, you got to.
yeah.
That's awesome, though. That just means it's
But-
all true to you.
That song, Let It Take You Down, I'll be putting that out soon.
Nice.
Almost done with it.
Good stuff.
Hell yeah.
How long have you been working on that one?
On producing it, 6 months.
Well, just like the song in general.
Oh, 5 years. I wrote it 5
Wow.
years ago. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because I'm writing so much stuff now that I think is better, but I'm putting out old stuff. I feel like just
Well, yeah, you gotta finish
just
it.
because like I feel like I want to, you got to start with your humble beginnings,
Mm-hmm.
with like what you started with. You got to get that out there first.
Yeah.
When did you start getting into music?
When I was a kid, like 7 or 8. Yeah, my whole family played guitar and piano and sang.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I started playing guitar and drums when I was like 7. My dad got me a little like electric drum set.
Oh, that's so
And I just
nice.
listened to like Inagata Davida and old 70s and 60s stuff, and I don't know if you ever heard that, but like crazy drum solo on that, yeah. And yeah, all my cousins played guitar and everything. My cousin Josh taught me when I was like 7 or 8. And then I got into singing, rapping, everything. Then I just picked up guitar and keyboard again. Well, I played piano when I was a kid too, when I was 17 or 18, so about 5-6 years ago.
Wow, so when did you start
I've been
playing
going
guitar?
at that again. When did I start? Like the second time when I was 17 or 18.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got a lot more serious about it. Just because I didn't have as many distractions. Like in high school, I rapped a lot, and I did sports before that, so I kind of fell out of music for a little bit.
Oh, wow. So you were more of a sports guy in high
Well,
school?
no, in middle school. In high school, I got into like rapping and everything.
Okay.
It was fun, but like now I incorporate it into bigger production because I play guitar and keyboard and everything else. So it's just part of my sound now,
That's cool.
I would say.
So, who have you collabed with so far? Just your music.
I want to say like a lot of people want me to collab with him. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about live who I collabed with recently, because it's probably going to come out on his album. And,
Oh, okay.
and that's how I'd like it to be personally. Like, as far as hip hop and stuff, I would like to be featured on a bunch of stuff. So people are like, "Who's this guy?" And then I'm requested to make a hip hop album. I would like it that way, because right now I don't have anything in the can for like hip hop albums necessarily or songs.
Yeah.
I threw it together in a day, the verse that I put on the song. the hook. So
Oh wow.
so that's getting produced right now by that guy's producer. So you guys will hear about it when it comes out in December.
Okay.
It's exciting. That is exciting.
So yeah, I guess that has a release date or whatever. We're deciding to figure that out.
Everything's in the works.
Yep.
Right?
Slowly but surely.
Consistency.
Yep.
Seriously.
Remember what I said like, a couple episodes ago? I was like, life's not a micro. Life's like an oven.
Yeah.
It takes time. You know, if you're gonna,
Make
just-
something good.
yeah, if you're gonna just put it in the microwave, you're just gonna get
Yeah,
salty
right.
results.
There's definitely a balance. Like, you know, you can't. You have to make things happen though. Like things won't just happen. But like, yeah, some things are an investment for sure.
You gotta
Pretty much. I mean, you can't wait on opportunity. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
That moment when you think nothing's gonna happen or you feel like nothing has been happening, that's when you just gotta keep pushing and keep doing what you're doing because
Seriously.
it's gonna pay off.
Yep, stay positive and enjoy the process. Enjoy every
Yeah, or
second
else,
of it.
or else why are you doing it?
Yep.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to just love what you do. You know,
Or else you can't put 100% into it,
Yeah.
and you won't get
Right.
the right results back. You want.
Like I said, it's hard to concentrate on one song when you have all this other stuff going on. Like,
Yeah.
can I just get this thing done already? But you don't want it to be bad quality
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you put it out. So you just have to be patient with it.
Patience is key.
Oh yeah.
Because if you rush it, then it's not your true potential.
Yeah.
You're just slopping it
Well,
out.
and like I've thought about just getting help and getting bigger production for some things, you know. But my first acoustic EP, I think I'm gonna do it all myself because it's there almost. It's just I learn something new every month, and then I'm like, yeah, I can make this a little bit better.
That's cool.
So I just keep working at it and adding one little thing new that I learned about producing, you know.
Well, and whenever
Every
you
couple
do
weeks.
it, you know exactly what you want. So
Yeah.
it's not going to be anybody else, like, you know,
Oh yeah.
fidgeting in
yeah.
it, and then you're like, no, I don't want that.
Yeah,
and they
I
can't
can
hear.
customize it.
Yeah.
Nobody's taking
Yeah.
my sound and making it what they think the radio would like to hear.
Don't do that.
I mean,
Unless it's 88.1, I like that radio.
That's
I
a
love
good
88.1.
radio.
I
radio
love
station.
that radio station.
yeah, everything. They play everything.
I know,
They-
it's so good.
They have hip hop, jazz, blues,
Mhm.
rock, just like ragtime, whatever.
And you don't even have to know the
Experimental stuff at
song.
3
And it's like,
a.m.
wow.
Yeah, you don't even know the
Oh,
song,
yeah.
and you're just
Yeah.
vibing to it.
Robin. Yep.
Yeah, I'm all about independent labels. Just be your own thing.
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
And then some people have really made it doing that, like Jack White and the White Stripes.
Oh, I love
It's
Justin.
just two people, and they went big time. Just, you know, independent label. He has his own 3-man records.
And then he
His-
wrote for Beyonce.
Oh yeah, he's done all kinds of things. He'll collab with anyone. Like that's how I am.
That's
I'll
cool.
just collab with anyone and anything, even if I don't absolutely love, you know, what you know. I'll jump in with it on anyone's song on anything. Really, that's just the way to be. Like you can't, even if you don't necessarily like a style like crazy, you know, it's like you aren't going to change anyone's mind or get anyone into your style by just being, you know, an ass basically.
Yeah.
By just like, no, I'm not going to collab with you or something like that. I've met people like that. That's not the way to be.
Yep. How are you supposed to rise up if you're not gonna let others rise up with you?
Oh yeah, I try and promote everyone I see releasing stuff or this
Yes,
and
that's
that.
what that's what our goal is
Yep.
on this podcast too. Definitely,
We want to
Just
promote
help
everybody.
everyone.
Anybody
Yes.
and everybody can be on the show, whether we have different opinions or the same opinions. We want to get to know a lot of people, and it's a really cool opportunity because we get to meet so many different people, a
Yeah.
variety,
Seriously.
so much diverse. We want.
And just new ideas, new
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
ways we can look at life, and just
that's what it's all
crazy.
about. Perspective.
Really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Just taking in new perspectives. Oh yeah, I've had a lot of that traveling. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
That's
just
cool.
different cultures and everything. I mean, Europe, like you know, people it's just the way people look at things. It's completely different.
How long did you go to Europe for?
I was there for 3 weeks. Yes, that was an awesome trip. Yeah,
Was that for music or was it?
it wasn't for music. No,
Mhm.
it was just
Europe.
personal travel. But I did travel really cheap. I stayed in Airbnbs and stuff like
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I mean, because you get the culture, you know, like you don't just like the old world way of thinking, like, oh, I have to go here and buy a 5-star hotel and this and that. Like that's that's just not the way to be because you want to take in the culture.
Yeah, you want to feel everything.
And when you get Airbnbs and this and that, you're staying with people at their house, and you're and they're suggesting local places to eat. And you're getting local foods, you're getting local drinks. I mean, and you're talking to locals. You're living like a local. That's the way to do it because you get to immerse yourself in the culture as well. So it's
You don't have
it's
the
all
tourist
around a
mindset.
win-win. It's like it's the opposite of looking at people like bugs under a microscope, and that's what some people do, traveling, staying in 5-star hotels and this and that. You could travel all over Europe for very cheap, like $5 a day, $10 a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Well, depending on
How
where you're at.
How did you do it? How did you travel? Like, what did your vacation consist of? Like,
Well, I flew into like Britain. That's where I was at first, and then we took a train over. And I would suggest planes. Honestly, planes in Europe are really cheap, like less than $100 a flight, round trip even. It's like $100. But yeah, we took the train over from London to France, or to Belgium actually. Went up to Netherlands, down to France, and into Switzerland, which was more expensive than the entire trip combined.
oh wow.
If anybody goes to Switzerland, I would suggest that you would, I don't know, do that by itself or something, because that was what everything in Europe costed all together just to get across Switzerland. Yeah,
Oh wow.
It's an expensive country. It's it's not part of the European Union. That's why. Yeah.
I would love to go.
I would just love to go to Europe in general.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Bree would love it for
No.
That's something I'd love
Oh,
to.
don't get me
I'm
started.
working on doing is I want to start a travel group. I mean, a lot of people could be in it. You know.
Okay.
I'm trying to travel.
I want to start it, and the more people you get, the cheaper it is, too. The more people you get, the cheaper it is, the more fun it is, the more opportunities you have.
More ideas.
More ideas, yeah.
Promoting.
And it's not like
Letting
everybody
people
has
see
to
on
be,
the pod. Yeah.
like, not everyone has to be attached to the hip all the time. Like, everybody can go do their own thing if they really want to. You know? If, like, two people disagree, whatever. Like, you can go see this, I can go see that. Like, that's, you know.
Seriously.
I've been traveling with groups, and it's the best way to go. It's cheap, and everybody, like you said, has tons of ideas.
We still don't know what time that stops at.
No, we don't. I think it's like 15 minutes.
I mean, I could start timing it, but I really keep it a mystery.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just like, we've been doing this for a little bit. I don't know how long. It's just fun to turn it. It's satisfying, to be honest. But with your music, would you base yourself on any type of genre? Or do you not want to?
I wouldn't, like, say I'm one genre at all, no. Because my main influences, I would say, are like 60s and 70s psychedelic rock, like Led Zeppelin, Cream, that kind of stuff. And also, like, Mississippi Delta blues, so their influences as well. And that's basically, and I always tell people, like, if you can play blues, you can play anything, because blues led into funk, led into R&B, combining jazz and blues turned into rhythm and blues, which turned into rock and roll, which turned into funk, which turned into hip hop, and it's just an evolution. Like, when I started playing guitar again and keyboard, I realized how connected music really was. I became a musical historian, just looking back and back, like, who influenced these people, who influenced and just, like, went way back to ragtime and classical music and the blues, and all this stuff is all in the music we listen to today. It's like the whole of all these parts
It's like
coming
the
together is
soul,
the
the
music
heart of it.
today. Yeah, it's like the very basics of, you know, what we listen to today is based on blues and jazz in the Western world, and then there's classical that comes in a little bit different. But it's, yeah. So I would say, really, there's not an influence I don't have. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the music I don't like necessarily, but, you know, because I'm just keeping it positive. But I'm not crazy about dubstep, so.
Yeah.
But I listened to it in high school at
Yeah.
one point, so I've listened to everything at one point. I mean, I went through every stage of.
You have to respect all kinds of music.
Right.
Didn't dubstep stem from disco?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'm not crazy about disco either. I like funk, which is what disco is kind of derived from. I mean, that's like Parliament and stuff like that. That's like real rootsy. You know, I don't know. Disco got kind of overproduced, especially when the 80s hit. So, what I, base my sounds off of kind of a bare bones sound. I really like bare bones sound, and that's where I'm kind of starting. I mean, later on down the road, like maybe next year, later this year, depending on how quick I get this acoustic EP out, I'm gonna start putting out my electric guitar stuff and my keyboard stuff, because I have tons of stuff written on those instruments, and I'm ready to push them out there.
Good stuff.
So yeah, I can't really stick with one genre, but I'm trying to theme my album so it's not too confusing for people.
I think
You know?
it's cool though to be able to listen to an album and even the two different songs seem
Yeah.
like they could have two different genres. Like it's cool because then you have a different vibe the whole time you're listening to the album.
Right, yeah.
Which is fun. And it is fun to sometimes listen to an album and you like listen to them in order and it kind of tells.
And then
It's a
also
concept
it's cool to
album,
see
yeah.
what the artist can do. Too.
Yeah.
Show
And
off your
that's
talent.
like the most difficult thing to do is a concept album. That's what I'm pushing for.
That would be that's really
on my
cool.
acoustic EP, because I'm trying to make my acoustic EP part of a bigger album when I put it out. So it's come along. I have hundreds of recordings on my laptop on my DAW system. So yeah, it's that's the the grit of it.
Wow. That's a lot of time and dedication. That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to paint my hair.
Oh yeah, we brought fruit today. It's not a durian. Didn't have
Brought
time.
kiwi.
Kiwi
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah,
mango.
mangoes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Was it dirty?
mango.
Safe.
Yeah.
It's safe. Be glad you weren't here when the durian
What?
was here.
What was the other one?
Wait, did I try the durian
I
last
don't
time?
remember.
Actually was.
Some
You
type of
know.
melon.
Because I tried.
Yeah, that was
Probably
good.
puke.
No, you didn't. Isn't that what I tried? Was durian?
No, you tried the jackfruit. You go, this is stank.
Oh yeah, no, it was pure stank.
The
It was
durian
pure
and the
stank.
inside is squishy and
It-
white.
You're like, what does it taste like? I was like, stank. It tastes like dried,
Yeah.
dried
Not
stank.
at all.
Oh, you didn't like.
Well, they're apparently it's creamy.
It's like salt and stank.
Some people's or countries, it's illegal to
It's-
bring it on a flight because it's
it's
so
that stinky.
smelly and it's so pungent of a smell that tigers
I've
will
watched
eat it.
things about it, but I've never tried it. Do you have it? I'll try it.
We were gonna get it today, but we didn't have time to go
I
to
want to
Pan
try
Asia.
it.
I
Hey,
wanna
maybe
try
I'll like it.
I think
Like,
it was old.
Isn't it? Doesn't it come from India or something?
I
I'm not sure.
100%.
Because I swear, I
Yeah,
watched something and I
because-
thought it was in India, and they were like,
Because at
"Oh, it's so
first-
good, you just have to get used to it."
Yeah, it's from
Guys, I looked up what a
Or
picture
no, in Africa
of
or
a
something.
rotten.
I don't know where it was.
What's it called
It's-
again?
Durian?
Yeah, I looked
It's
up
in
a
the
picture of a
Indian-
rotten durian, and
It's Indian,
it
right?
looked exactly
Yeah,
like
that's what I
ours.
thought.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Dang.
There was one from
Dang.
Africa too that I
Dang.
was watching. I can't remember what it was, but they're like, it's a really stinky fruit. But once you carve it out and eat it, it's great. I don't know. They get used to it from a young age.
Yeah, apparently it's good. It's like a mixture
I
of
think it's
sweet
an
and
acquired
garlic.
taste.
I don't
But then
know.
again,
bad
I
or
think
health
taste
bugs.
is kind
What's
of
the best way to
acquired.
comment? This way, right?
It could be used
as
So
a
bug
seed thing
repellent.
is like-
Oh, you should get. Can you pass me that?
Kiwi?
Yes, yes.
My
Just
bad.
so you know, that was
You
not
want
clean.
a bit of broccoli with that?
Same. That was not clean.
I cleaned it off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Pass it around.
I would want to wash it off.
Oh yeah. Should we put them in salt?
I don't know. I got these from Walmart, just so you know.
Oh.
You said just
Well.
Walmart.
Well, aren't we cut? Okay.
It really depends on the brand though too. I mean, like,
I like the one.
right,
Mhm.
right.
I
Because
feel
Dole pushes through all of them. Dole and Chiquita are like the fruit monsters.
I feel like most produce at Walmart is trash, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They do because they take them from a chain because like higher. 'cause
Okay.
They can sell the same fruit as Schnucks. It's from the same company.
Right.
But
Huh?
Walmart gets the ones that are more
Thanks.
Well, have you ever heard about like the fruit war or whatever that
The
happened?
seed in here is
the
so
early
weird. It
1900s?
literally is like a
There
was
bone. It
legitimately,
looks like a
like,
bone.
it was
Have you ever seen the
Honduras.
inside of
It was
It's weird,
Honduras.
dude.
I know it was Honduras.
It's so hard to.
I think
Yeah,
possibly
it doesn't. It's not like a seed.
two other countries surrounding it, Nicaragua and the other one. What is it? Anyway, these three countries in Central America pretty much. I mean, they had just got their independence, and I don't know, like, from bigger countries in general. Obviously, they got their
Spain.
independence from Spain,
Yeah.
like way in the 1800s, but they were still really poor, and so these
That's
fruit
good.
companies pretty much,
Anyone
and they
wants a
still to
mango?
this day pretty much own those countries.
There you go, dude.
But no, they were owning everything. They were owning the roads. They were owning
Wait,
this and
can
that.
you
They were
do
putting
video?
taxes on
I was
everything.
saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think it was the president of Honduras. Basically tried to reach out to the U.S. or someone and was talking about how he wanted to break up these big corporations that were like capitalistically taking over these countries for fruit. And I think, I can't remember if it was Woodrow or whichever conservative president we had at the time was actually ended up assassinating this president. They somehow assassinated
They had a coup.
the president of Honduras for speaking out because whoever it was that went to our president told them that they were starting a socialist movement because they wanted to break up these corporations. And so our president sent an order to assassinate the president of Honduras. And that actually happened over the fruit war just because he wanted to break up these big
gosh.
corporations that own everything.
So
and they were,
kill him.
like, well, back then you could just scream communism, communism, and
Yeah, and
yeah, and then
everyone
they
would be like,
pretty
oh,
much
okay.
behead you. Yeah, and that's what happened. Like, they pretty much assassinated this guy, all because of the label of communism.
And a lot of the people didn't even know what communism meant. They just
And
thought it meant terror.
that is why, to this day, still, like, there are big fruit corporations that literally farm everything we eat, just like 2 or 3 of them. This is
Pretty
why.
sad.
This is why I'd love to have my own farm.
No, that's all of our
farm all my own
goals.
fruit,
Mhm.
yeah, vegetables and stuff.
That is literally
I know you
our
guys are
goals.
talking about it, yeah. Self-sufficiency, definitely.
Yes.
You really can't trust people nowadays. I mean, you
Yeah.
can't trust your own government to give you healthy food.
Nutritious food, yeah.
Yeah,
Or healthcare.
yeah, or health care, or
What are they putting in
protection.
this?
Tons of fertilizer,
Yeah,
growth hormones, so it'll grow
Yep.
quicker, so they can take it off and sell it, so they can grow more.
Yeah.
Pesticides.
Giving us
chemicals
cancer.
that make it stay fresher longer.
Yum.
As we're eating them.
Yeah,
Right. It's somewhat nutritious.
yeah, just not as
Right.
nutritious as it could be.
Yeah.
Just like they made this,
Just so it doesn't.
you know how they have those little banana candies that look like they're in the shape of a banana. And they're like, no, bananas don't taste like this. There actually used to be a type of banana that tasted like that, but they went extinct. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And
Like no bananas are real bananas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They have seeds in them.
That's the same thing that happened with corn, is they only breeded it down to one variety because it was the one that made the most money.
yeah,
And that's the problem. We've torn up thousands of acres of the earth to grow things that we don't even need to live in the first place, just because they're most profitable. And we could have been living off that land in the first place.
yeah.
But it wasn't profitable for a few big corporations
And then
that
it's
own literally the world.
and it's disgusting that small companies and small businesses are trying to start organic farms and try to start,
Burn them down.
Yeah, and they try to start making it big and profitable, and the government or people in power of the big farming companies try to burn their shit down. They try to
And
stop
they-
what they're doing.
but they end up actually
try to
burning
phase it
literally
out.
burn
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is they literally burn down all the
Yeah.
rainforest.
Yeah.
I mean, Africa is
And-
literally a desert for the most part that used to be a rainforest.
That's sad.
And it's happening to South America
Mhm.
now, which is a good percentage of the oxygen in the world is.
I know people don't
from the
realize it's like
Amazon
that
rainforest.
helps us
I
breathe.
know.
Like
And we're
what?
burning thousands of acres.
And some people will be like, "Oh, we're gonna
In the
die
last
anyway."
decade,
who
we
cares?
burned
And,
thousands of acres, and there's not that. I mean, that's like a third of the Amazon we've
Yeah.
burned at this point.
And there's
And and the funny thing is to grow things. You don't grow things after you burn them. You can't burn down a rainforest and then grow things there. So they shoot
No.
themselves in the foot as well.
Well, what they're doing a lot of times is using it for cattle ground. Like there'll
That
be
too,
land
yeah.
areas that are restricted
Yep.
for use, and they'll
So
just
they're-
burn them down.
And
so
then
they
they'll
can
be like,
use
"Oh
them.
no! Oh wow, where's
They're
that
burning
farm
down
soil
all the
from?"
things that take in greenhouse gases,
Yeah.
and then putting things there that produce greenhouse gases.
Mo-
Actually,
Makes sense.
create-
Mother
not
Nature made
composting.
everything for a reason. Everything's connected. You can't just go fuck with one part of it and expect everything else to stay the same.
No.
Everything's in
It's
sync.
it's tearing apart the homeostasis of it, basically. And I mean, it kills thousands of species that we haven't even discovered yet in the first place. But the whole point of the jungles, like rainforests, is to hold rainwater over 6 months of a dry season. Because when you tear and burn that all down, it just dries out.
Yeah.
It can't hold
Anything.
rainwater over 6 months of a dry season. It's no longer functional. So, yeah, that's a big issue.
People are selfish.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wrote that one song about it. I'll play it for you guys later.
Okay.
Hell
What's the
yeah.
name of the song?
Love is what she sells.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, I can't wait for you to perform.
It's got to have. I'm gonna put a whole band setting to it.
Should
I
we
have some
smoke?
recruiting to do.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys
if
ready
you're
to
ready,
smoke?
are you ready to perform?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He said, "Are you ready to perform?" And you said, "Are you ready to smoke?"
Smoke, perform.
I don't know. If I get stoned, I don't know. I can't perform. And I already maybe I can, but I don't know. I'm just not all there.
We could just smoke while you're performing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean maybe after I perform. I'll smoke.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can do your smoking ritual.
All right.
Cool. Is there anything else that you want to say about yourself before we perform, or
Oh, how
shout yourself out?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna play all originals since that's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You guys, unless you have any requests for covers you've heard me do or covers you know.
We might throw some out while you're playing, if that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You said it was hard
I-
last time, but you really should try to play Hotel California.
Yes,
Oh, Lord.
boy.
I'm not.
Or just like the chorus or something.
Maybe later.
Maybe.
Maybe later.
Okay,
Maybe not
that's
for the
fair.
maybe not for the podcast.
I will say-
if I had it all down, because I would want to do it justice. All those little leads.
Yeah, I
and
know what
stuff,
you
like,
mean.
Do 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 do.
It really is.
Mhm.
You know.
And
It's
that's-
very
a song.
intricate.
Yeah. And yeah, I
Say it
could
at the same time.
I could totally look up chords and sing it, but I'd like to do it some justice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Understandable.
I
You'll
always,
just have to come back.
Yeah.
I always say that's my thing. Like I like to do something justice. If
Mhm.
I,
Only perform perfect tasks.
Nothing's perfect. Eh? You just gotta roll with the punches, you know.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
A slice of that.
Did you want to set up
This?
your Facebook
Yeah.
Live?
Maybe, yeah, that would.
Okay.
Yeah,
Careful.
sure. Where could I put the phone?
And why are you perform over here?
Mm-hmm.
Like out.
Get the whole
We could
can.
probably put it.
Got the
front.
beverage.
Sorry.
I love that. Did you see that, Kevin? Look how we're holding up the TikTok live phone.
Yeah, that is actually a really cool idea.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
With that, because people buy racks for
Mhm.
that. People buy racks and for backdrops for YouTube and stuff.
Isn't
too.
that awesome?
Oh yeah, that is really cool.
I never thought about putting a
It was
sheet over
Darius's
it and
idea.
making it a backdrop.
So that's what. Okay, so you guys are definitely on live. Like you've been
Mhm.
on live for this the
This
whole
whole
time,
time,
yeah.
right? Jacob's shooting for the podcast itself. So
Mhm.
okay.
And I'm recording.
Mm-hmm. And I'm recording too.
Yep. Just so you have more backup, everything.
Right.
Yep. Yeah.
When we got it in the
Gotta put it on live.
Facebook Live.
Mango is a really
Yeah.
good fruit.
Isn't it? It's such a. It's like a dessert.
I use the restroom before I set this up.
Yeah.
Oh, where?
No, I'm sorry. Can't go.
I'm trapped. I can't go.
The darker the mango is, the better it tastes.
Yep. You're gonna make me want to paint my garage sale sign.
I'm gonna do it after so I can concentrate.
I'm trying to see it.
I'm one of those painters, I really get into it.
I can't. I already have so many ideas.
We have to make some of the signs with the address and stuff.
Oh yeah, for the. Because
I'm
we're
gonna
doing
put-
two.
I'm gonna put the address right here.
Okay.
Are we doing 4 signs each?
Well, we all have 2 signs.
Okay, then we could do No Color Podcast, garage sale, and then the second sign next to it, we could put together, put the address,
address.
with that.
And
you know.
whose
And
house are we
times
doing
or
it at?
days.
Your house?
Yeah.
Or should I just?
Yeah,
Your house.
I should put an arrow going that way and then have the address on this side.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking
This is addicting.
Here's a lighter for you. What do you want?
I was just about to say, are you
Can I
trying
sit
to
and
smoke?
On the couch.
Oh, on the couch. Okay.
Do you guys
And
want to
it's
scoot
gonna
this way so we
be like
kinda-
on you, and then that's
Should I
cool.
put this up here?
Or I'll be on this next few.
Flash string?
Yes.
Take my phone up.
Honestly, we could do that. Do you have a string? That string shoelace?
It would just be swinging is all.
Come on, kid.
I'm coming on.
Oh, yeah. Stay away.
Wait, sorry, idiot.
My high ass.
Well, I'm just.
Not you. Some shit.
Alright.
I like that blue color a lot. Also, I really didn't think one coat would cover the pencil lines, but it did a really good job.
Are you gonna do it just like the logo or different? Something different.
I'm gonna do like the logo.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna put flowers all over.
That'll be cute. That's
Like
cute.
sunflowers.
I like the flower thing. The No Color podcast and the flowers just really flow together.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name?
We honestly, Sammy and I were sitting there stoned as shit. And you were there too, I'm pretty sure, Darius.
Yeah.
And I was like, no color. Oh my gosh, no color. We should.
I love the name.
'Cause it's like no boundaries. Not
no
like,
boundaries, no like judgment.
Exactly.
Like everybody's
People
accepted.
are gonna think the title is racist.
And it's like, what are you talking about? There's no color to be racist about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It's not like it's called
It's like ambiguity.
no white or no black, no purple, green, you know.
And I like see how he loves it.
Right. Yep. Meant to fucking be.
Sure, guys. When do you want me to start?
When do you want to start?
When do you guys want me to start?
Right now.
Right now. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, whenever you're, get comfortable.
When you ready, gonna play? Yeah.
You can make that shirt yourself.
Make this?
Don't
Or
hurt
the
yourself.
other one.
Don't get
Do you have your face
That's
flag
the
on
Jack
it?
White song.
I
It
love
looks
it.
tie-dye.
Don't hurt yourself.
It does.
By Beyonce.
I like the other one.
I gotta
Yeah.
listen to
This one?
fine.
Yeah. This
That's
outfit,
cool.
I just feel like I'm like elevated.
That was like-
I don't know why.
I like my outfit.
I know I love your outfit.
So on Facebook, does it give you
I
a
love this
caption of
combo.
like
I
what's
just got a
going
new
on?
belt.
Like, check out.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
I
cute
said
as
live
hell.
stream live performance on No Color Podcast.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And I didn't thrift it for once. I wish I could have.
And
I didn't thrift it for once, but I wish I could have.
I love thrifting. But sometimes I was saying that the other day, I kind of want to like, once we start making more money, I want to actually go on a spree of just like super nice name brand clothes because I've never done that.
See, yeah, if you've never done that, definitely.
Yeah, I've never done that.
I've done it a couple times. I mean, it is fun, but I love thrifting.
Oh, same. Everything's just one of a kind.
When you can do it, though, it
Okay,
feels
wait.
good.
And everybody that is listening this far, get your Rellos, your joint papers, bongs, gravity bongs, bowls, whatever you smoke out of. I don't care if it's a fruit, whatever.
If it's a water bottle, be careful.
Yeah, don't use tinfoil, man.
No.
Please. One time I smoked a whole bowl with tinfoil. It was a really bad idea. Don't do it.
Yes. So yeah.
It's bad
think I
for
was
you. Yeah, you were.
Yeah. Smoke with us because we're lighting up right now.
Alright, so this first one I'm going to play is called Something New. So I'm starting with a little bit of fingerstyle stuff for you guys. Wrote this one like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm going to progressively get into my newer stuff as I go. Something new to change your perspective. No matter what they say to do, you stay true. It's a lesson learned how you climb the nest and then you flew. Ooh, that smells good.
I know.
Climb the nest and then you flew. No sense of direction. Looking back now, it probably was a blessing. Seductive, reluctant, the destruction of what's been wrote. Afraid to change, so up and down and all around we go. It's choice and one shoes. You can change your engine, reproduce it on your own. Either way, it's top down, but up, knocked down on crutches where you lose it in the end. Whoa. Going up and coming down, different things filter out. No one wants to live and die. Going up and coming down, and going up and coming down, and going up and coming down, going up and coming down. Something new, a rock they threw, it made your head spin. Stuffed into a mold, glued to a message that I read. Today is the day that I'll obey your presence. No, today is the day that I live for myself and no one else in the present. Ooh. I'm definitely gonna need a water. You got a water bottle?
Yeah, I can.
Cool. Do, 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 do. Oh, thank you.
Zoom.
So this next one I'm gonna play is
Sorry,
you guys are good. It's just fun. It's called Let It Take You Down. It's
Hey,
wrote it 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm finally getting around to finishing the production. So,
fuck yeah.
but yeah, okay. Thought I had something else to say about it, but I guess I don't. Let it take you down. Let it take you down so low. Let it take you down. Let it take you down the flows. Let it take you away. Let it take you away from the river shore. Let it take you away. Let it take you away from the river banks. Let it take you away. Let it take you away down, down, downstream. Let it take you to that place. Oh, to that magical place in our dreams. The leaves are so green. Where they change colors, but they don't fall from the tree. Take it all when you take it all in, just breathe. You see the brighter side of things in the planet as it sings. take you to that place where your ego is no more. Gonna take you to that place where your ego is no more. Let it take you down. Let it take you down so low. To a place where the sun don't shine no more. No more. Roll, roll, let it feel your soul. Gotta feel in your soul. Let it free all. Let it free all. Let it free your soul. Pull the strings of your soul. Let it pull the strings of your soul. Let it take you down so low. Woo! Thank you guys. So I'm gonna play one next that I adapted to acoustic. I really wrote it on electric, but it's called "Love Is What She Sells." Since I was just talking about it, and I did recently release this one on Spotify, other streaming services. Trying to remember YouTube. Well, we're making a video soon for it,
Yep.
so. Love is what she says, and it is a key. Better get some help if that's what you need. 'Cause Mother Nature wants her money back. She's invested in you and me. 'Cause Mother Nature wants a lovely ride. She'll take it from the trees. Mother Nature wants her honey back. She'll take it from the bees. 'Cause love is what she sells, and it is a key. Better get some help if that's what you think. Mother Nature smoking cigarettes. The Amazon's on fire. Humans erect the benefit for false desire. For the love of money. No, it's up to you and it's up to me. 'Cause love is what she sells, and it is a key. I wish it was unconditional, but freedom just is free. Love is what she says, and it is a key. I wish it was unconditional, but I wish it was unconditional, but freedom just isn't free. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Sorry.
That one got me sweating a little bit.
I felt that.
Insane.
I'm debating on which one to play next. I got several I could do. I got a couple new ones I might play today. Got a couple new ones. I don't know if I'm gonna play them or not, maybe. We'll see. Gonna climb this mountain. Oh, it's hard as you tell you something. Oh, that you not already only for as long as you need me. Oh, then it's time. It's your turn. No, there's no looking back. So breathe in. You best believe it. Sweet release. So breathe in. You best believe it. Sweet release. So don't forget to take your time, love, and don't go too fast. Have to slow it down now. You wanna make love last. Oh, the hill is hard to climb, but you have to know how to raise your own path. And when it's your turn, oh, there's no looking down. No, there's no looking back. So breathe in. You best believe it. Sweet release. You best believe it. Sweet release. I'm gonna climb this mountain. Oh, as high as it'll go. Gonna climb this mountain. Oh, as high as it'll go. Because there's no looking back. Oh, there's no looking back. Oh, there's no looking back. I said no. There's no looking back. Woo! That's still in the writing process. Maybe in the producing process soon. It's called No Looking Back.
I'm here for it. I won't look back, I promise.
called Well Oh Well. Missed my train, I was distracted. Lost my brain this morning. Now my pupils are dilated, inflated and distorted. My 2 cents this morning. The train went off the tracks and was aborted. And what I forgot was the blind eye that was hypnotized. That the sky was so gorgeous, but I couldn't afford it. No. Well, oh well, the train went off the tracks and went straight to hell. I got my name, got my home, lost my friends, lost my soul. The one thing I had left at the end of it all was a pen to write this song. Was a pen to write this song. Something's just not right. When you look back at life and you can't get over the fact that you regret last night. Something's got to change. Can't just repeat yesterday. Can't see the forest beyond the trees. You know that I've seen better days. A fork in the road makes you decide. But not much time to meditate. But first you have to pick up that old bottle and have a swallow. Oh, and self-medicate. Don't we all have some kind of problem? And they say it's time to give yourself a break. Well, well, oh well, the train went off the tracks and went straight to hell. Got my name, got my home, lost my friends, lost my soul. The one thing I had left at the end of it all was a pen to write this song. Was a pen to write this song. Was a pen to write this song. Woo! All right.
Let's go.
Should I leave it there, or should I do one more?
Wait, you should.
You should definitely play it.
Yeah.
You guys enjoying everything? Is it all good?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
Because I want to play before this. I just finished a week or two ago, like the chords. So I was like, I found some lyrics to put to some chords. There's a lot of chords in it, so I was like trying to figure it all out. I think it came out all right though. Well, I'm gonna play something. I don't know. I kind of want to play something new that I haven't really played yet much. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. See how it goes. This This one's called Hurricane. stretch out my hand a little bit after that. I definitely feel tightness in my hand.
Fingers twitch.
I should have done that before I played that one because like my fingers were cramping up the whole time.
Ew. I would hate that.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh no. Fuck.
All right, so I think I'm gonna play a cover and then an original, and then a cover for you guys.
Okay.
Because everyone can sing along. Can sing along to the original. Everybody can sing along to the to the cover.
Most definitely.
All right. So this is a song I released, my first song that we did a video for. So. Sparks in the air that ray from above. On the day we fell in love, there were hearts to be cared for, there were blue skies and dove. There was a world out there just waiting for us to discover. On the day that we fell in love, and I still loved you, baby, but you know that I had to let you go. Had to let you be free and belong down that road. Without you said goodbye, and all of the times that you made me cry, and all of the times I walked out that door. Well, I knew that you couldn't take anymore. I had to let you know that I still love you so. On the day that we fell in love, there was a parade of insatiable touch to be made. On the day that we fell in love, the sun shone so bright and the earth was warm. Magic filled the air. You knew that I still did care, but it just wasn't right at the time that I was there. But it's alright 'cause I'm content with it. Ooh. And all of the times that you said goodbye, and all of the times that I made you cry, and all of the time I walked out that door. Well, I knew that you couldn't take anymore, but I had to let you know that I still love you so. Whew. Woo! Woo!
Okay.
I gotta give my hands a break for a second. Any requests in the house? Light me up that cigarette and I'll strap shoes on my feet. Got to find a reason things went wrong. Got to find a reason why my money's all gone. I got a Dalmatian, I can still get high. I can play the guitar like a motherfucking rock. Life is too short, so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start no static, I get it off my chest. Never had to battle with a bulletproof vest. Take a small example, a tip from me. Take all your money, give it all to charity, love it. So what I got, it's within my reach, and it's sublime styles just straight from Long Beach. It comes back to you, you're bound to get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Well, I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at the bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. It's the bottom goes right to the rock. Fucking fighting, it's all the same. Living with little dogs, the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back to you. Loving is what I got. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I said remember that. Loving is what I got. I got. All right. I think that's pretty much all I got. Unless, I mean, I could keep playing, but it'd be mostly covers.
I said that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Thank you.
The acoustics. The talent.
I'm still on live stream probably,
Yeah.
The endurance.
which is cool.
You gonna take it off last year?
I mean, I can keep playing covers and stuff. Unless you guys want to talk more through the.
Yeah, we're at an hour and 30 minutes.
You wanna talk? He said you wanna talk more for the podcast? Or just
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah, you could just promote yourself. Talk about your thing.
Yeah. Wait, are we rolling right now?
No.
Okay. I was like dead center here. Yeah. I mean, everything of mine's on Spotify and YouTube and stuff, so. Yeah. But I could, promote more. I guess I don't know what to promote.
We don't have to.
That's
We
pretty
can
much
just
all
sign
there
on.
is to it. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Okay, yeah.
But, yeah.
Just promote your socials too, just where you can follow you.
Hey, go over here and then I'll set the shot back up.
Cool.
I want to stop your live stream.
Oh, yeah. People probably get sorry.
Oh, I just said the same thing that I said.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
No. As I laugh.
Should have taken a short break for my hands,
Yeah.
but it's all good.
Ow. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Is it hard to move them at a certain point where you're just like, ah?
I don't know, they're feeling better now.
That's
But
it.
it's like I need a minute or two, and I didn't give myself a minute or two. I just kept
You
going.
should have. But it sounded good still, so.
Thank you. I think a lot of that I'm gonna put into like a band setting. I need the drums and stuff.
It all sounded good solo.
I was imagining the drums. They were in my head.
Go back to Pebble Creek Drive. Yes.
That would be
Do a
cool.
jam
man.
session.
Yeah, I would love to do a jam session for
Oh
sure.
my gosh, same.
I just, yeah, need to recruit more
I'm off
musicians
Monday and
though, for
Tuesday.
a personal band.
If you want to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if well, Monday and Tuesday I'm free. I'm going out of town
Oh, for
Wednesday.
real?
I'm going out of state most likely.
Really? Where?
Yeah. Well, my family wants to go to Yellowstone, and I was like, no, I'll go with you.
Yes, I would go.
I was like, yeah, I'll go. I've never been to Yellowstone.
I'm going to the Badlands and Mount Rushmore next Saturday.
That's awesome. I think we're going past there for the 4th of July because they're doing fireworks there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. Mhm.
Yeah,
Good times. Good times.
it'll definitely be. I'm trying to hit all the states.
know.
I'm trying to hit every country. That's the big goal.
Just go everywhere.
Every country in the world.
Mhm.
Except the problem is some countries aren't really countries. They're sovereign territories.
So that's a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, that's a little more difficult.
You
to
gotta
sneak,
plan
sneak
that
into
one out a little
Syria.
bit more.
Sneak into Syria and North Korea.
You need to have like at least 3 backup plans.
Yeah, that's true.
At least.
Oh, I've watched documentaries about it, people getting into those countries. That's
I don't
it's a
doubt
crazy feat. They have to get on a travel list for years, sometimes. Yeah.
Did you hear about that real ID thing? You have to get like a new ID in order to get on the plane and like. It's
They're
crazy.
just combining like passports and ID.
It has a chip in it.
Oh my god.
It's not- I think it's for like if you have to board the plane, they don't actually have to look at you. You just scan the chip. But like,
You have to have it instead of like an actual like driver's license.
mhm.
It's crazy.
In order to get alcohol, anything.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That just shook my whole world real quick.
Well, no, if you want to get into North Korea, it's like a year wait or something. I watched this thing about it where they're like, that everything is empty. And if you want to go to North Korea, like you have to take their package, like their tour or whatever, of North Korea, and they only show you what they want you to see. You go to a ski resort first, and then you have to learn the song and the dance of Kim Jong-un. You have to learn his song. You have to put flowers on his memorial because he's a god to them. They believe he has superpowers, just like they believe Putin has superpowers.
Hello,
They also believe, I don't remember who the leader of China is, they believe he has superpowers as well. All those countries, they believe that's how they keep control over the people, totalitarianism, yeah. It's, but North Korea is, yeah, something else.
I ain't playing.
Hey, I would go though. I would go just to, I don't know, see what it's like.
What if they try to like?
I wouldn't even take the chance.
Yeah, what if they try to get you into a
won't make it
cult or
back.
something?
No, you
I
probably
would
just
trust
won't
them.
make it back.
Yeah, you probably just fall into a cult and
they
get
pretty much
fucking
have the
brainwashed.
right to everything on your phone, and they can arrest you for anything
Yes.
at any
Yeah.
moment. They can literally arrest you just
There's a
for.
lot of
I mean,
US
especially if you say anything like bad against North Korea, obviously, but because they don't have freedom of speech or anything like that, you can just go to prison, be tortured. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That doesn't seem fun. Why do you
No,
wanna
I
do
don't
that,
want to go
Kevin?
there. I don't wanna
Because it's like the I don't know, it's the thrill, you know. It's like the that could happen, but you know, like
And then it
it's
does.
just like yeah.
And then you're like,
I'm fucking here.
fuck.
All right, peace out.
That was my destiny.
And then you say peace out, and there's a lady waiting at the end, like, no. Like, you're not going anywhere.
There you are, somewhere.
That would be scary.
No.
That is crazy though. But the fact that we had to have a chip in our license plate, let's go back to that real quick.
She was thinking about that.
Do we really have to have a chip in our license plate?
No, it's your life. It's your ID. I think.
Yeah, it'll work as everything: your passport, your ID.
Oh, okay. It's
Well,
like a
that's
lifeline.
driver's
driver's
license.
license.
It's like a new driver's license.
Do you have to? Did I guess it?
Yeah, you have to, because after what, October 1st, everything will be invalid, like your passport.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard of Neuralink?
No.
You know Elon Musk, right? Who owns Tesla and SpaceX.
Daddy
Well, he
Elon.
created, which I think is awesome. Like, I really would love to get a Tesla if I had the money for it. I've really thought about it too because they're $30,000 in some places for an S series. But yeah, Neuralink is like putting chips in people's brains and stuff for disabilities and things like that. It's supposed to fix, this or that. Which, I don't know, like, I'm not going to knock it. There's a lot of, like, boomers that are like, oh, it's the mark of the beast. You're going to, blah, blah, blah. It's this terrible thing. Like, I don't know about that, but, like, I wouldn't personally do it. Just because, like, I like to tune out,
Yeah.
Like, my phone, I don't want to, like, when I put my phone away, I want to put my phone away, Like, I don't want it to be permanently lodged in my brain.
Yeah.
So that's, like, my perspective, my opinion on Neuralink. But I don't know.
I feel like cancer is just like the end result of that. Just like having a chip in your brain.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of sketchy to me. I don't know. I don't think it has bad intentions because Elon Musk is behind it, but I think that it's like not well thought out. Because he's like Bill Gates. He has ideas and then he pays scientists to capitalize on them, to carry this thing out. And it's like it might be a terrible idea or a good idea, but he has the money behind him, so like they're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Just like in it's either Denmark or the Netherlands. They have chips in their wrists, and they don't have to use like debit cards. They just scan there. Or to get in their house, they scan it up against the
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Right.
I'm not getting any implants in my skin.
Yeah.
No, I don't even want a phone on my head.
I don't want to be a walking satellite.
Right. You're just in a hot tub.
Cyborg.
You just start glitching. That's some scary shit.
That's a.
That's great.
It's 8, yeah, definitely.
That just has me shook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. I'm high off music.
And you could smoke a bowl from one accident.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I have to have my adrenaline going for the kind of music I play. Like, I have to feel it all the way.
Oh, I definitely felt it though. Like,
There's a lot of energy
Yes.
to play some of the stuff I've been writing
and
lately.
just hearing it, I feel a lot of energy, so I can imagine playing.
That's cool. I wish I almost asked and I forgot if I needed to bring a mic over because I could have made my sound a lot more, I don't know, clean.
Oh, I
But-
think you sounded really good though.
Sounded alright in here.
Yes.
I think I only fucked up a couple things.
Hey, it's original.
I've never seen a show where nobody fucks up on anything.
Right.
And that's just
So,
human.
well, maybe a couple shows because
You
like,
even said it earlier. No, sorry.
right.
A couple of shows were recent.
But you have to, the art of it is turning your fuck ups into, is rolling with the punches into the next thing. Turn your fuck ups into something nice.
Right. Gotta learn from it.
Make some art out of your fuck ups. It's part of the song.
Yes, I love your music. I love that. I'm really glad you were on our podcast.
That's awesome.
You're doing well.
Yes.
Yes. You're definitely succeeding.
I try to stay humble about stuff and not just assume that. But at the same time, like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get shows and stuff.
Oh yeah. You have to be confident.
Yeah.
But you also just have to.
Right, I'm confident, but also like just not expecting things to happen all the time for me.
And you can't let that take over like your passion and love for it.
Right. No. Yeah, that's a whole other side of it. That's why I close my eyes when I play a lot. It's to just feel it and think about what I'm saying. Like where I was when I wrote this or that song, how I felt at that time. Because obviously I don't feel like that all the time like I do when I'm playing my music, so I have
just
to
takes you back.
put myself in that mode. It's interesting.
Well, do you have anything else that you want to say about
Oh,
yourself before we sign off?
that was nice.
Hitting
That was, and that's like
early.
all I need too, because I'm lightweight. I don't ever smoke. every now and again, like if I'm all hyped up or something, it's like, it'll show me out. I don't know. I'm already pretty chill sometimes, so when I smoke, it's just like, I just don't want to do anything. It's just my personal choice. Like, I love weed and have advocated it and done speeches on marijuana and psychedelics medicinally and why all drugs should be decriminalized but not regulated. All kinds of stuff like that for students for sensible drug policy and other organizations, police officers, law enforcement, students, professors, yeah. And that, like, I'd love to continue that in the future, but that's a whole other passion.
Oh yeah.
You gotta like focus on one at a time sometimes. Definitely.
Get one leveled out to where you want it.
Right. Like I'm working on music right now, and like my main goal right now. But who knows? Like that might not be my. I'll always have music, no doubt about that. But like I might not always be my main focus.
What would you say your main goal is? I mean, obviously
Musically?
music, yeah, but like.
Like time-wise, realistically, or like something cliche.
Oh.
Yeah,
Something
because what
cliche.
is reality?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's these nice words that you say, you know, that you dress up, but like in reality, my short-term goal would definitely be to play some major venues by the end of the summer. I mean, and put out this acoustic EP by the end of the summer for sure, because that's my current project, and like that's what I'm focusing on. I will release other singles if they seem produced that could go on other albums, like Love Is What She Sells, that full band sounding one. Probably going to remaster that again for an album when I get my studio a little better and have a full band behind me if I can. But the only way I can do that is by really releasing this acoustic EP and getting myself out there first. I mean, I do have a lot of buddies that jam out, but there's a lot of difference. But I mean, jamming out is very important. Having that improv skill, being able to jump in at any time, and that goes back to the roots of what I play. But you got to have people that are motivated and committed to that other side of, like, I don't want to say business, just like of just being responsible, like, you know,
More
like be
organized.
like, hey, be here at this time, you know, on this day, and like, let's do this, and not backing down or something. And that's tough for a lot of people, and some people just have obligations. It's not their fault, so you never know. That's the struggle of putting a band together. That's why I'm trying to make myself a band. Me.
It's working.
If I have to. But I would really love to grab a bunch of people and start something up, and not just be my thing, but I would love to be a part of something.
Yeah.
Really. Is just have whatever unique thing I can contribute to it, like everyone should. That's what matters.
Very true.
People with all their unique skills coming together, and 'cause everybody's got something different they can do to be part of something.
That is. Karen, you got the word.
Well, I guess I'm a poet.
I didn't even know it. It was from
But I'm gonna
Sweet Life of
expose
Zack and
it.
Cody. Oh, that was it.
Oh wait, that was a freestyle? Oh. I'm a poet, don't you know it? Blowing on that Doty gas smoker.
That is cute.
Garage sale, come to our garage sale.
Seriously. There'll be a lot of things.
We're
details coming.
selling sandals
Yeah, socks.
Actually, I am.
and some vans.
Oh, I don't know about those.
Socks and sandals.
Tube socks.
Not a lot of those.
5 cents off. 5% off. 5 cents off.
A whole 5 cents off.
A whole 5 cents off. See what happens a little bit, and I'm just like, 2 cents is gone.
That's all you need.
Yeah. But it's awesome. I love it. Is that from Colorado?
What?
Is that from Colorado?
I don't think so.
Mary Jane? Oh, Mary Jane.
Is she from
This?
Colorado?
No, I'm not from that
Oh,
Colorado.
okay.
The bull is.
Oh, okay. Representing.
Hey, there was someone running with shorts that had this logo.
They're from Colorado, or they got them in Colorado.
Colorado.
Colorado. Well.
Well,
Oh,
Well.
these? No. No, I'm just kidding. But is there anything you actually want to say about yourself before we sign off? Like where you can listen to your music?
I'm Kevin Gruen, and you can find me on Spotify and any major streaming service, like, what's that one? Deezer, stuff like that. Whatever you go on, I mean, I'm on there. Anything. Anything. You can find me in the club. All right, maybe, yeah, you'll find me in the club, yeah.
Alright. Maybe in the club.
It's going down.
But yeah, on YouTube, I have a channel, which I haven't really promoted much, so it doesn't have any views, but if you want to go check it out, it's Kevin Gruen.
Check it out.
Yeah, that's pretty simple, Kevin Gruen. Just 2 letters, 2 words, I mean. 10 letters.
It's
Just two-
alphabet, it's 2
Just
letters.
2 words, just 2 letters.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty much all the places you can find me. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh yeah. Well, thank you, Kevin,
Yeah,
for being on our
yeah,
podcast.
it's awesome.
This is fucking awesome.
And I'm down to do it again anytime.
Same.
I
And
can
you
bring in
your
my
picture.
electric guitar, my keyboard, anything. I just definitely would need to set up my PA and everything like that. Yeah,
And when we move, we'll have a bigger area.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to start pushing my electric stuff after this. I'm writing on it right now, so it doesn't stop.
No, it doesn't. Well, this is Sammy signing off, I guess.
And this is Kevin G signing off.
This is Bree signing off. Keep on sending positive wait. I'm really stoned.
Good vibes.
Keep on spreading positivity. And just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Signing off. Respect the environment.
That's what it's all about.
Take care of yourself.
Do it.
You are
Have a
part
good
of the
night.
environment.
Seriously, we're on one.
Hell yeah.
This is Darius signing off. Keep smoking that dope. Don't let your mama know. And love each other.
Bye.
Adios.
So long.
Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again, I said so long. Farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now. Until we meet again.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.
Oh, like.
It's a wrap.
It's so fucking wet.